very special product that is, just being launched, and we have our Sri Hari, who's product manager at HTech, to take you through the product and deep dive into what it is and what it offers. We also have our senior vice president, Mr. CP Khandelwal from HTech, who will take you through the brand vision and mission and what it plans to do for India in the coming days. Thank you. Over to you, Shri.
And the classic black, because every time we go to market with a product, there's always demand for black. So those are the three colors available on the HONOR90. There's the diamond silver, the emerald green, and the midnight black. Up here we have just mentioned all the different aspects of the color. So this is embossed, jewelry inspired. There's a 3D feel at the back. It's a glossy finish, right? It shines in your face. There's of course the green. It's a matte finish. It doesn't take fingerprints easy. It's easy to grip. There's also the black, the glossy, the classic midnight black. Coming to experience, we have the Snapdragon 7 Gen 1. ये chipset है that powers this. It's a 4 nanometer chipset. So the things that we wanted to put 4K on all cameras, multi-video streaming, for you to be doing noise reduction live on demand, which means it's not just video from different cameras, it's also video with the right color grading being optimized, everything coming together while saving battery life. आपकी battery जल्दी drain नहीं कर सकते just because we are giving all this functionality. The 7 Gen 1 with the 4 nanometer process facilitates all of this. There's a cooling system built within the phone. It's a 9-layer cooling system with 4,483 millimeter square of vapor chamber cooling area, which means आपका जो heat produce हो रहा है उसको quickly dissipate करके it gets it out of the phone, so that your functionality and your performance keeps going up. So reverb है क्या? Reverb down कर दीजिए. नहीं है? Reverb बहुत ज़्यादा है. Okay. Battery, a 5000 mAh battery, but 5000 mAh के बाद, this is better. This is better. So, but that doesn't mean that the phone's thickness is increased. आप phone पकड़ेंगे आज, if you got to check out the phone, you'll realize it's very lightweight, very thick, easy to use, but super powerful. I mean the thickness or thinness of it or the lightness doesn't determine how powerful the smartphone is as a tool. Finally, macOS. One of my favorite things on the HONOR90, while the display, the camera, and everything are top grade. The macOS powers it all. I believe it's one of the best Android UIs you can find world over. I personally have been working on it, using it for also. Has a big menu for you to edit, for you to color grade, for you to add music, for you to crop the video. You can do everything with the HONOR90. आप अपने cameras, editing machine सब घर पे रख के आ सकते हैं. और ऐसे events पे you can just use the HONOR90 to do everything you want to do and more. Of Mr. CP Khandelwal, he's the senior vice president at HTech. He's been in the industry for a very long time. In fact, the leaders among the team, and CP sir of course leads among the top leaders in the company, and there's a lot of experience about multiple products, multiple categories जो यहाँ पे लेके आया गया है, और finally we're talking about a product today and a brand today, as CP sir just mentioned, which is technically very advanced. A lot of R&D goes behind products from the brand HONOR. And you know, one of the things that we were discussing yesterday when we were traveling to Kolkata is talking about products that we ourselves like to use. हमको जो product use करना नहीं पसंद होगा, उसके बारे में बात करना बड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता है. तो आज हम ऐसे एक product के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं जो we love using on a daily basis, and that is the HONOR90. This is the first phone जो हम market में लेके आ रहे हैं, and we have packed a lot of features in this. But जो भी ये specifications and features जो हमने भरे हैं, ये सिर्फ इसलिए नहीं है कि कोई point of purchase पे आके convert हो जाए. That is not the aim. The aim is एक बार जब user खरीदता है product, उसके बाद जब daily use में वो product को use करते हैं, तो क्या वहाँ पे उनको value मिलती है? Do they really get to use this product that takes care of their well-being, that makes sure that they are using this product well? and that is the philosophy with which the HONOR90 has been crafted. I'm Sri Hari, I'm a product manager here. I talk about products, and today also I'm here to talk about the product, a product that I love a lot. So we begin with display. अब देखिए, I'm sure आप लोग बहुत सारे स्मार्टफोन प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंसेस फॉलो करते हैं, तो I will not bore you with the regular stuff, right? So I will make sure that that stuff is taken care of quickly. तो quad curved display है, अगर आप देख सकते हैं, when we show you the phones, you'll see that this is not just a curved display from two sides, it is curved from all sides. और ऐसा जो look है, ये बहुत ही कम फोन्स में आपको देखने मिले. इनफैक्ट इंडिया में there's barely any phone that has a quad curved display. So it's almost the first phone and the only that you can find. अब इस कर्व का फायदा क्या है? That while everyone talks about looks and elegance, and that's of course a part of it, the HONOR90 is a beautiful looking phone. But what it also does is, आप bezels की बात करते हैं, बहुत बार लोग बोलते हैं bezel-less display है, right? Bezels are going to be there. But what the curve does is, curve उन bezels को side में कर देता है. So when you're using the phone, आपको सिर्फ स्क्रीन ही ढंग से दिखता है, बाकी bezels जो है वो कर्व छुपा लेता है. अब specs की बात करते हैं. I'll get it out of the way. Top flagship specs. You can go compare out to any of the phones in any of the price ranges. I'm not saying limited to a certain price range. 1600 nits, some of the best brightness you can find. 100% coverage of DCI-P3. आप लोग में से जितने लोग कैमरास लेके खड़े हैं, आज आप एडिट करने जाएंगे अपने वीडियोस, तो आपको कलर एक्यूरेट स्क्रीन्स चाहिए जहाँ पे आप एडिट कर सकते हैं, ताकि आपको पता हो कि आप कलर ग्रेडिंग सही कर रहे हैं कि नहीं. 100% कवरेज ऑफ DCI-P3 कलर गैमेट. आप फोन में स्विच कर सकते हैं सो दैट आप अपने फोटोज एडिट कर रहे हो, वीडियोस एडिट कर रहे हो, आपको कलर एक्यूरेसी ऑन पॉइंट मिले. 435 PPI Netflix, Amazon Prime Video सब पे HDR 10+ का सर्टिफिकेशन है. AI वीडियो क्वालिटी एनहांसमेंट है. देखिए बहुत बार हम WhatsApp से वीडियोस आ जाते हैं, या फिर नेट स्लो चल रहा है तो YouTube पे थोड़ी लो रेजोल्यूशन वीडियो आती है. इट हेल्प्स अपस्केल दोज वीडियोस, ताकि आपको अब यहाँ पे देखेंगे आप बहुत सारा ग्रेन आपको दिख रहा है. It's not a lot of detail. Can we bring the lights down a bit on this side? I think the PPT is not very clear. So आप देख सकते हैं the difference that happens when we use AI video quality enhancement. अब DxOMark is a global company जो ratings देती है. I'm sure आप लोग जितने लोग टेक इंडस्ट्री में बहुत टाइम से, DxOMark का नाम is synonymous with displays, with cameras especially, and with display we've got 140 rating. 140 rating पे this is among the top flagships. आप किसी भी प्राइस रेंज में किसी भी रीजन ऑफ द वर्ल्ड में देखिए, DxOMark 140 puts it among the top displays, and DxOMark का गोल्ड डिस्प्ले रेटिंग, स्पेशल गोल्ड डिस्प्ले रेटिंग दिया गया है इस फोन को, इस फोन के डिस्प्ले को. अब ये सब बातें मैंने कर ली हैं. This all indicates to the fact कि HONOR90 is one of the best displays you can find. But there's something very special, something that nobody talks about, something that we want to start talking about, and we want others to talk about as well. 33% of the usage, आप लोग जो स्मार्टफोन यूज करते हैं तो आप दिन में करते हैं. अभी आप लोग अपने स्मार्टफोन्स पे भी हैं, कुछ लोग शूट कर रहे हैं. अब सब काम खत्म होने के बाद रात को जब घर पे जाते हैं, खाना खाते हैं, we sit and we scroll the phone, Instagram, Facebook पे देख रहे हैं वीडियोस, हम देखते हैं. 33% of the usage according to the survey. 1/3 of the usage happens between 8 PM in the night to 6 AM in the morning. This is when a lot of people use their smartphones. अब जो स्मार्टफोन का जो ब्राइटनेस होता है, हम ब्राइटनेस को कम करते हैं रात को, राइट? फुल ब्राइटनेस पे देखते तो थोड़ी आंखें हो जाती हैं, सो वी रिड्यूस द ब्राइटनेस. जब आप ब्राइटनेस रिड्यूस करते हैं अपने फोन का, स्पेशली एमोलेड डिस्प्लेस में, एक PWM dimming नाम का टेक्निक यूज होता है, जिसमें ये जो स्क्रीन है वो फ्लिकर करती है. अब जो भी लाइट्स हैं आपके आसपास, सारी स्क्रीन फ्लिकर करती हैं. अब ये जो फ्लिकरिंग है ये आपकी आंखों को अफेक्ट करती है, स्पेशली लो ब्राइटनेस पे. तो ये जो 33% यूसेज ऑफ द फोन है, which means 1/3 of your usage is in low brightness, जहाँ पे आपकी आंखें अफेक्ट होती हैं with the flickering. अब इसको सॉल्व करने का तरीका क्या है? सॉल्व करने का तरीका ये है कि ये जो फ्लिकरिंग की फ्रीक्वेंसी है उसको बढ़ा दो. अब मैं समझ रहा हूँ कि डिस्प्ले टेक्निक में इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड, बट आई विल गिव यू अ इजी एग्जांपल. हैव यू सीन any helicopter videos? आपने हेलीकॉप्टर या फैंस की वीडियोस देखी? When you look at a helicopter, you can see the 3 wings, right? And it starts spinning, you can see all the wings. The moment it starts spinning at a very fast speed, you don't see the wings anymore. You just see a circle. That is because the frequency is very high. Similarly, display में भी जितनी high आपकी frequency होगी, उतना better it will be for your eyes. Now, the sad part is flagships in the industry are in a high risk area. So I'll show you. This is the high risk area. 0 से लेके 1250 Hz. This is important for everyone to know, not just for people who are going to buy Honor phones, but anyone who uses a smartphone, which I believe is every single person in this room. I don't think there's anyone in this room who does not use a phone. So this chart is for anyone who uses a smartphone. This 0 to 1250 is a high risk area. All the top flagships in the world, they sit somewhere around here. There are very less phones that are above 1250. So do you understand that for the last 6, 7, 8, 9 years you've been using phones, they are all here. And especially at low brightness, understand the amount of effect that it might be. In fact, आप लोग अभी भी check कर सकते हैं और after this you can go check on Google, put the name of your phone and check कि हमारे phone का PWM dimming कितना है. You'll find most, I'm not saying they're not expensive, but most of the phones will be in this. Now, अगर आप 1250 के ऊपर चले जाते हैं, then you go into the low risk area. A few brands have tried to do this, right? They have tried to get in the low risk area. But what we try to do is make a bold statement. हम इस बारे में नहीं बात करना चाहते, जैसा मैंने आपको बोला कि just let's put in specs and let's get people to buy it. But what does really matter to users? Does it really help them? Does it care for their well-being? So we didn't just go in the low risk area. We went far above the low risk area and went into the risk-free dimming zone, and not just here. 3125 करके हम रुक सकते थे. The phone went to 3840 Hz, and the world's first phone to get to 3840 Hz PWM dimming, which makes it the safest smartphone, not just the best smartphone display, but the safest smartphone display available to users. And this is something that we know more and more people will start talking about after the HONOR90. The reason why most smartphones, जैसा मैंने आपको बोला, जो low risk area में हैं, वो इसलिए नहीं है that they couldn't do it. It's because nobody asks for it. Nobody says that, is this display safe for me? We want to start that conversation. Next time you go out to buy a smartphone, do ask and do check out, इसका PWM dimming कितना है? Is it safe for me? Is it, even if it's above 1000, that's good. At least don't stay below the 1250 number. It has also got TUV Rhineland certification for flicker free, so this is safe for your eyes. And finally, with the HONOR90, you can come into the risk-free dimming area, and please check out our phones after this. And all of you, if anyone who has cameras, certainly point your cameras at our phone. आप लोग जब शूट करते हो तो आपके स्क्रीन में फ्लिकरिंग आती है स्मार्टफोन स्क्रीन्स में, करेक्ट? HONOR90 में आपको नहीं है. You will be able to shoot very well with this because flickering is in the 3840 Hz. Now let's come to camera. Another thing that makes it stand out. अब ये जो कैमराज हैं, 200 मेगापिक्सल प्राइमरी कैमरा, 12 मेगापिक्सल का अल्ट्रा वाइड एंड मैक्रो कैमरा का कॉम्बिनेशन है, and we have a depth camera at the back and a 50 megapixel front camera. Now this camera does everything that a top flagship grade smartphone camera is supposed to do. So 200 megapixel camera can let you shoot full landscapes with high res 200 megapixel resolution. In standard modes, it does a 16:1 pixel binning. Pixel binning basically gets all these pixels together for more light and gets you 12 megapixel, 12.5 megapixel shots. Sensor size 1/1.4 inches. I don't know how many of you are cameramen. Anyone with the camera, of course, I can see. They all know that sensor size, the size of the sensor is very important because the more light that comes in, the more details there are. And post-processing, you can do a lot more with it. So we have the largest sensor in the segment. So not just 200 million pixels, but the largest sensor. And together, it brings flagship grade camera experience. So you can shoot full 200 megapixel shots. Nightscape mode is great with the HONOR image engine, HDR, portrait mode pictures. In fact, the depth camera on the phone not just is used for great portrait photos, but this phone takes great portrait videos as well. In fact, where the Honor 90 truly shines within cameras, आप कितने भी Android smartphones की बात करेंगे, आप हमेशा बोलते हैं कि photos के लिए Android smartphones are good. Last time also I remember talking to a lot of you said photos are always great, but videos, smartphone cameras, at least Android phones don't do videos well, right? You nod your head because we talked about this. You always say iPhones do the best videos. Well, let's see what the Honor 90 does. Because we have something special on the Honor 90, especially for this community as well, and I will come to that. So you can shoot with 200 megapixel. यहाँ पे you can crop in, use it for Instagram, use it for your social media platforms. Night mode, you can see the difference. There's almost no detail here. The Honor 90 truly brings out the details in multiple areas. AI vlog. AI vlog is, I believe, what is going to redefine what a smartphone camera can do. Honor 90 mein, we have something called the AI vlog mode. Now what it stands for is, there are two things here. There's AI and there's vlog. Vlog or video log is documenting things using video format, not the photo format. So your back camera videos, front camera videos, all of this comes as part of the vlog. AI, why do we write AI here? अब देखिए जो स्मार्टफोन कैमरा होता है, while it's very simplified compared to a DSLR or the video cameras that they are using, हम हमारे हाथ में, मेरे हाथ में अगर ये कैमरा दे दिया, मेरे को I don't even know what to do with most of these buttons, right? Most consumers do not. Smartphone cameras के केस में भी you have a lot of features, but people don't know how to use those features. Then what is the point of putting all of this? What AI does on the Honor 90 is it makes suggestions for you. So when you point it at a person, it will say, okay, this is a person, why don't you turn on portrait mode? It will show you a button, click portrait mode, and it will go to portrait mode. When you're taking a picture of this, and maybe a few people have missed out, it will say, okay, why don't you turn on the wide angle camera? It will show a button, click on it, it will switch to the wide angle camera. So this is a camera that brings in features from within the camera and suggests it to the user based on the situation. So don't think just about the creators, the pro people. The general consumers who use these smartphones will be able to make a lot more use out of it because AI is here. Now, multiple modes here. HDR mode, right? Click great HDR pictures. Today it's raining outside. Beautiful Kolkata rain. I was walking down the Park Street. So I was trying to take a video of the clouds. So वहाँ पे HDR video truly brings out the buildings, the clouds, everything. Portrait, not just portrait photos, portrait videos, background blurs, right? You use DSLRs to get that background blur in video. This can truly give you good portrait and background bokeh. Multi-video. This is a special one and I want कि आज आप लोग जाएं उससे पहले एक बार multi-video check out करें on the Honor 90. I want to just quickly show it to you. Multi-video is the ability to take video from two cameras at the same time. And जब आप reporting कर रहे हैं, when you are trying to show people, see, just look at this. You can see yourself and you can see me. And you can do this in multiple modes. There's another mode. Whenever you do WhatsApp call, आप देखते हैं एक छोटे से square में bottom में आपका face होता है और फिर पूरा back. Similar. I can do. You can see me in the small box. So you can see yourself in the small box and the big camera. You can see me from the back camera. You can use both the back and the wide. So you can see there is a wide image of me and there is a focused image of me. There are multiple modes in this camera that allow you to shoot. अब देखिए बात ये है कि it's not just about these modes. Yesterday we had a launch event and we had Faye D'Souza, a journalist from Mumbai. And one of the things she talked about is she used to work with big TV channels and she had a full crew of 50, 70 people for every day for a prime time. She said, but when she started doing it on her own on YouTube channel, she did not have a crew. She was alone. She had to do something and she was alone. The smartphone camera allows you to do. उन्होंने बोला पहले उनको back footage shoot करना पड़ता था. फिर घर आके वो अपना front, क्योंकि viewer के साथ आपको eye contact चाहिए होता है जब आप बात कर रहे हो वीडियो पे. So this allows you to save time because आप अपना वीडियो और आप जो डॉक्यूमेंट कर रहे हो, रिपोर्टिंग कर रहे हो, साथ में you can shoot. Your clip will also be there. This will be a good style of video And depending on the situation, you can use all these different kinds of modes. And to tell you something, this can shoot 4K, right? बहुत स्मार्टफोन कैमरास 4K शूट कर सकते हैं, बट बैक कैमरा से इस फोन में आप बैक कैमरा से 4K शूट कर सकते हैं, वाइड एंगल कैमरा से भी 4K शूट कर सकते हैं, और फ्रंट कैमरा से भी 4K रिकॉर्डिंग कर सकते हैं.
Okay. पूछो.
So like there are many brands, many companies are like launching. So why would people choose this?
Well, that's a very good question, and आपका जो question है, it's very valid, because your question is why would someone choose this for the first time?
Yeah.
Because one of the things for this phone is that rather than focusing on why someone chooses it for the first time, we focused on why someone will never choose another phone again once they use it, right? Because the features and the focus is on customer preference. We just talked about all of this. We talked about how it's not only the best display you can find, but with its specs, but it's also best because it cares for your eyes. So we just talked about it. You don't wear spectacles, right?
No, I don't.
And he does,
Yeah, he does.
right? So this phone will make sure you don't have to in the future as well.
Like just a question, like even I'm using a OnePlus phone.
Yes.
Like in OnePlus phone we have eye comfort something like that.
So yes, very good question.
Yeah.
You have eye comfort, and when you turn on eye comfort, there is a yellow layer that comes with.
Yeah.
But that is just trying to lower blue light by adding a warm filter. In this phone, what we do is, it's a great question. So apart from PWM dimming, उसकी तो हम बात करते ही हैं. You can go to eye comfort. It's called circadian night display. So throughout the day, there is a hardware level driver that can control the flow of blue light, not from the screen, but from the input to the display. So display से blue light hardware level पे cut होता रहेगा as you go throughout the day. So in the morning the blue light will be there. Slowly the blue light will start to get cut from a hardware level, and as you come into the evening, the blue light will almost be reduced to a very high level using hardware, not software, which you use on your phone. You can schedule it for your day. कुछ लोग रात को late सोते हैं, so they can schedule it accordingly. But this will make sure that you go to sleep on time. I was just telling them, ask people that I tend to stay a lot late, like 11-1 बजे तक. I just don't get to sleep. I don't realize that my phone is doing a lot of it, right?
Yeah.
So that's there. Dynamic dimming, and you'll see 3840 Hz. It is the highest in the world, and it's not just a number to brag about. This is a feature. He asked a very good question that you can bring lower as well. Yes, I said anything about 1000 Hz is still good because it's in the lower risk area. Anything below 1000 is just unacceptable. So we need to go above that number. We've just done this number so that people take notice, right? So there are devices that are 1200, 1300, but for people to take notice, we wanted to make a bold statement, and that is what 3840 is. That's that. And there is of course cameras. We talked about how cool it is. I can just show you, right? I can show him. Your viewers want to use you also, and me also together. So all these features are there. AI will help you navigate the camera, take great videos. This is the thing I was showing you right now. I didn't get to show other people, but I'll show it to you. You record, right? Okay, this is the demo unit. So let's say you go into recording here, right?
Yeah.
And you see there's a lot of noise here. So let's say I'm talking into this, you're talking into this. See a lot of noise, just turn this on. It turns noise reduction on, right? And now when we speak, now whatever we say, the noise will be cut out. You can turn it off again if the noise is fine. And then you have a camera. So I mean it's a great phone, and with the software you have multiple ton of features across the phone. See, with contacts, you can just swipe up on the phone app, get your favorites added. So just swipe up, call them. If you want to pin it, it's a very easy to use phone. You'll get 2 years of software updates, Android OS updates, 3 years of security updates. There is an 8GB RAM and 256GB storage variant that goes for 37,999. 12GB RAM and 512GB option that goes for 39,999. ये MOP है, which is market operating price, but for the first sale, which is the first week, we have a lot of offers for consumers. So we are first of all giving a 5,000 rupee earphone TWS on a choice Buds X5, just free of cost to consumers. We have a up to 3,000 rupees, actually 3,000 rupees flat discount with ICICI and SBI cards, and 2,000 rupees exchange sweetener. What exchange sweetener means is अगर आप अपना phone exchange करते हैं, then if let's say you're getting 15,000 for your phone, then it will add a 2,000 extra on top of that, especially for the customer. So with that, the effective perceived value for the customer will be 27,999, 29,999 for the phone, which includes that 5,000 free earphone. If you don't want to add the cost of the earphone, just want to know how much you'll have to pay, then that is 5,000 on top of the 27,999 because you're getting that 5,000 rupee earphone.
Thank you.
देख पा रहे हैं? Are you able to see the screen clearly? Anyone who's not seeing the screen, please let us know. So then, to answer his questions sometimes. But just over the room, mix of you can
so positively, but I'm sure now most of you must be thinking of buying the HONOR90 for yourself also. So this is a best example, this device is a best example how the AI is changing the lives, how the technology is upgrading and what technology can do in such a small device and change our lives for all our daily works, all our the personal needs, as far as the safety is concerned, as we told about the eyes, about your daily work and everything. I always say the feel honor, buy honor. So about the HONOR, although I'm sure most of guys you already know about the HONOR, but the HONOR is a leading global provider of smart devices with an unwavering focus on R&D. That's the only company where the 65% of the workforce work for R&D. Have you heard about any company where the 65% workforce is all about R&D? So that, yeah, the HONOR brand is where they extremely focus on their R&D, their technology development, and this is why their tagline for the brand logo is "Go Beyond."
Example. This is happening on the phone, and AI and machine learning making sure what is background noise, what is your voice, reducing the background noise, keeping focus on your voice only. Design. I already showed you the 3 colors. I'll show you a quick short videos of all 3. So we talked a lot about what's inside the phone, what the phone can do, what the display is, but the back of the device is equally beautiful. I mean, today, when you go out into the market, just shopping, when you go out with your friends, when you go to the office, when you go to events like this, it matters what you're carrying with you, it matters what you wear, and the phone is an extension of your own personality. So this is one of the colors, it's called the diamond silver. So this is a special color. It's not just good looking, it's just with the color, but it also has this pattern here. It's inspired by heirloom jewelry. It's called hot quarter jewelry, and it is textured as well. So ये सिर्फ look या printed नहीं है. On the top part of it, it's clean, smooth, glossy finish. On the bottom part of it, when you